What's up, guys? Welcome to Rantpocalypse Talks the Strain. I'm Justin. This is a new microphone. I've done this about 5 times already trying to record this video. It's been a while since I've sat down in front of a webcam and recorded a video, so I may stumble at this. So we'll get through it. I'll get through it. Hopefully you'll sit here and watch it. If you don't, that's okay. You know, just like it, just like you did anyway. I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to let you guys know that not only am I doing this video right now for the Strain Season 3 premiere entitled New York Strong, but we also do a podcast on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do videos each and every week covering the Strain, but we will be doing the podcast each and every week, and you can find it at rantpocalypse.com. You just go look on there. There'll be like a drop down, and it says the Strain. You just hit that drop down, and boom, it'll take you right to the podcast. But we've been covering the show for the last 2 seasons, which, not going to lie, have been rather disappointing. I was super excited about the prospect of the Strain coming to television. I love Guillermo del Toro. He is like the fucking man. He is a fucking mastermind. He's a masterpiece. He's a master treasure that we should treasure. And I was so excited because I did read the books. The books, like, they start out really strong and then they just kind of peter off towards the end. But overall, they were a lot of fun. And it's set in the vampire apocalypse. Just in case you did not know anything about the Strain, I don't know what you're doing here for a season 3 discussion, but if you don't know, it's a vampire apocalypse. That's pretty fucking rad. I love all things apocalyptic. Zombie apocalypse would be, you know, that's the top. That is the creme de la creme of apocalypses. And the vampire apocalypse it's right below it, though. Like, that would still be a lot of fun. It's just that I don't know how many vampires I could kill because they're a lot stronger than these zombies and stuff. So I think it might even be a scarier apocalypse, especially the vampires that are in the Strain. They call themselves the Strigoi. They're scary as shit. But let's get into this episode a little bit. I've got some of my top things that I liked from this episode, starting with the opening. It was incredible. There's no bullshitting. We don't have all sorts of setup in this episode. We start off with ass kicking, with Muncher kicking, and we see the military. You know, they're going through these corridors. They're taking out Strigoi left and right. They've got the night vision on their guns, night vision goggles. It's incredible. And then it opens up into this amazing intro. I've got to give them props for that intro because it was incredible. So much better than intros of the past. It literally, it felt like a video game intro in all the best ways. Honestly, the opening felt like I was in a video game, like a first-person shooter or something like that. It was awesome. I love video games. I love apocalyptic video games, survival horror video games. Resident Evil is like one of my favorite things of all time. Doom, it's also great. This felt like all of those things combined in a really cool way. One of the other things that I really liked in this episode was F trying to get gas. Yes, this was like a simple scene. It could almost be a throwaway scene in the sense that maybe it didn't move the entire plot along in the episode, but it is awesome seeing this kind of stuff. This is why we watch apocalyptic style TV shows, movies, all of that stuff. We read the books, we play the games, because every, like, simple everyday tasks that we take for granted in our non-apocalyptic lives would be the most hardest, most challenging, most terrifying acts in the zombie or, you know, in the Strain's case, vampire apocalypse. F goes to get gas in a very creepy ass garage. Like, that's number one. I would not go get gas there. I'm gonna go get gas out in the open. Probably be a lot harder, but I get his reasoning behind it. He went down there because he's thinking, hey, lots of cars here. Maybe everybody hasn't siphoned all the gas, but he sees like a couple of them have already been siphoned. And it was just creepy as hell. I loved the lighting effects that they were doing with the shadows. The colors were amazing. It was just so cool. Like, that's what I love. I want to see these everyday, mundane tasks that, you know, we as humans have to do in order to make our day. And in the apocalypse, they are survival tasks, basically. So I really, really love that. My last favorite thing that I'm going to share with you guys, it has to be the Master. That ending scene where all of those military guys, they are trying to take the Strigoi out, and they're just getting picked off left and right. And that one guy, I mean, he gets his entire body ripped in half, and it was fucking glorious. I love that part so much. I don't know what that says about me, but I loved it when the dude got his body ripped in half. It was freaking amazing. And the Master, he's finally showcasing his power. That's been one of my biggest complaints with the show, is the fact that the Master, he's almost seemed kind of weak in the past. I'm like, this dude should be wrecking shop on all these bitches. And in that scene, in that moment, whoo, he was dominating. Bolivar, I think he's going to make a very sinister and evil Master going forward in season 3. And I was glad to see that, you know, he's making it seem like there's some true stakes in the show. Like, if they lose New York, all of humanity is basically fucked at this point. And with the Master showcasing his full strength, they do actually have the possibility of losing New York City. So for my overall bacon score, I'm going to give this episode, the season 3 premiere, New York Strong, 4 out of 5 bacons. I thought it was a really strong episode. I loved all those things that I mentioned previously, but I also just loved getting to see the cast back again. I keep throwing the word love around in this review, but there are a lot of things that I happen to love with The Strain, and one of them being Fett and Abe's relationship. They work so well together on screen. I did not remember the exact quote, so I wrote it down. Whenever Abe tells him, "Your I told you so will be a source of great comfort before you dispatch me." Damn, that was a fantastic line. It was perfect from Abe. So yeah, I loved all the interactions that we got again. I'm really curious, and I want to know you guys' thoughts on this as well. Do you think F will truly betray and backstab the rest of the group? He's always been like this. You know, it's like we get good F and then we get bad F. We get good F, we get bad F. And with Kelly visiting him at the end of the episode and saying it's either Zach or the Lumen, I don't know if F will be able to take that, if he will be able to stay on the good guy's side. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comment box down below. What did you think of the Strain Season 3 premiere? You can also email us. It's rantpocalypse@gmail.com. And again, go check out our podcast. It's on rantpocalypse.com and just search for The Strain. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.